Hey guys, what's up? Tristan Tobin here on the Tristan Tobin's Bowling Channel. Um, I have not since I started this channel just about a few weeks ago. I decided, well, let's make a video on here since I have nothing else to do and talk about. So first off, my name is Tristan Tobin. I'm from Delaware, USA. I'm 23 years old, and I'm not a professional bowler, but I'm a bowler at stake. But anyway, that's the introduction. So anyway, I'm making this video to not only talk to you about me, but actually talk about and show off my bowling ball arsenal and other stuff I have in um, along with me for the ride to the bowling alley. Now, for instance, I actually bowl at Mid County Lanes, and which is here in Middletown, Delaware, and which is currently the hometown bowling center, which is where I go, and which the PBA was at. Links in the description below if you want to check out my 4 to 5 day vlogs at the on my other channel, which is Tristan Racing Fan 2000. So anyway, I'm outside right now. Yeah, sorry for the wind noise if you're getting it. But anyway, I have nothing else much talked about. I'll have to explain it to another video. So obviously, sorry about that. And plus, sorry for the wind. If you're hearing the noise in the background, those are my wind chimes. But anyway, let's get started. Showing off my bowling ball arsenal. Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, it took me a while. I actually got the 2 bowling bags out, and this is not all of them. I actually have one more ball bag in there, and 2 autographed bowling balls that I have. But we'll save those for another video, but not the bowling bag one, just the 2 autographed balls that I got from the PBA, from the 2 PBA events I went to here in Delaware. So anyway, let's start off with the first with the first single ball bag. So obviously, let's start off. Now, I don't know what's in here, to be honest with you. Hello. To be honest, I have no idea what's in here. So since I'm outside, might as well take a look at it. I have not looked through this in years. So I'm just gonna take a peek in here. Oh, okay. We'll save that. Actually, we'll save this one for last, because obviously I forgot about that one. I've been using these bowling balls for, I don't know how long it's been. I started my bowling career in 2014, so obviously I have a ton of bowling balls. I had a ton. I had about 6 of them when I was a kid. We'll start off with this one first. Oh, and by the way, you probably were asking, where about these bowling bags. Well, this one I had when I was a kid. This one belonged to my grandfather. So obviously, I'll tell you a story about that later. So anyway, this one, let's get to this one first. Alright, now, let's start off with the first ball of the day. First up, we have the Boost. It's a 900 global bowling ball. It's it's very small because I've used this in my minor and junior leagues. Not much to say about this ball. It weighs light. I think it's like probably 9 to 10 pounds. I've had this since I was a kid. When I was about let's see, probably started minors when I was about 14 years old. When I was about 2014. So obviously, I've had this ball from my junior leagues. Yeah, junior leagues. And also, if you aren't aware, I actually, sorry for the car noise, but anyway, I actually started bowling with this ball on Matt Wansley's YouTube channel. Very interesting, very nice guy. You ought to see his YouTube channel. I'll put the links in the description below for you guys. But anyway, nothing to say about this ball. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, second ball of the arsenal. I actually have, now this one belonged to my, well, I have two of them that belonged to my grandfather when I was growing up. He started bowling around 2007 to, I think he started bowling way before that, but he was bowling in this Casino Seniors event. And don't ask me why. I was only 10 years old when he passed. I never got a chance to see him bowl, but I wanted to do what he wanted to do. So that's how he got me into bowling, probably because of his legacy. So obviously, I have one of his bowling balls that belonged to me. And I'll show you why in a minute, how I know that. But anyway, this one is called the Big Rig Diesel. I think it's a hammer ball. Yeah, it's a hammer ball. It's a very old ball. Back in the day. And now this is the cool thing about this. Check this out. That's right, it's got my last name on it. Very cool. Now you all probably are thinking, what's with the last name? Well, he carved it probably. I'm not sure if he did or the Pro Shop guys did or what. I have no idea. But I actually have two of his bowling balls. Now this is probably 11 or 14 pounds. I'm not really sure about what the pound weight is for this one, but obviously it feels very light when you haven't used this thing in a while. So obviously I've been bowling with this ball a couple times. I think I threw a couple shots with it, and it got weak. But obviously it gave me some week 7s, week 8s, week 9s. Nothing much to say about this ball. Really old ball. It's a very old school bowling ball. Very classic. I mean, brings back a lot of memories. But obviously, the next ball you're going to see is a very old school ball. Stay tuned. All right, next up we have probably the last bowling ball for these 2-ball bags. For these 3-ball bags in collection. This was from the single ball collection. I have a Brunswick, and this also belonged to my grandfather. We have the Sidewinder. Now the Sidewinder, this one feels very light in difference than the other one. And probably it's because if you all don't know, now you're probably gonna ask, where do I get my bowling balls drilled from, and where do I usually get them from? I actually go over to Pleasant Hill Lanes, the one up north of me from Mid County Lanes. Shout out to Jay. Very awesome guy. Jaybird's Pro Shop. Very awesome guy. So, very awesome guy. I got it from Jay. And this is the other cool thing about it. This ball. Also. Tobin. Yes. So, obviously, very nice bowling ball. It's probably around, I don't know how many years old it is. Probably like, I don't know, like, it is from 2010, by the way. It's probably one of the modern day balls. But when I took this up there, Jay actually took some pounds off this ball just for me, because of what my grandfather did to this bowling ball. And I can't explain the whole story about it, because it's kind of personal about why he took the pounds off of it, which they can do that, by the way, because there's an automatic core inside of this bowling ball. But anyway, enough of that history stuff. Let's take a look at the bowling balls that I use nowadays. Alright, this is probably the 4th to 5th bowling ball I have in my arsenal. Now, to be honest, I actually have 5 bowling balls in my arsenal. Not a really good way to start, but it's a decent start. So, anyway, the next bowling ball in my arsenal, which is the second to last bowling ball, because it's in 4th place right now, is the Hammer Black Widow Spider 2.0. Now, I've had this ball for about 2 years now, since dated back to 2021 or 2022, I believe. From this year to last year, I got this ball. Very nice ball, and I also got it from Jaybird's Pro Shop as well. It weighs about 14 pounds, because that's what I bowl with. Bowl with 14 pounds, almost to 15. Very nice classic bowling ball. I might say, fingertip. Very nice. I love this bowling ball. I use it all the time. Since now I got 2 bowling balls, I actually use one of them. You're going to see in a minute. But obviously, very nice grip. It's got a little bit of hook to it, even though beforehand it got some hook to it. So now that's probably telling me because this ball is getting weaker. Now, there's a lot of trick to this bowling ball. Even though I got a couple hammers, 900 Global and a Brunswick. So obviously, this is probably my second hammer ball in my arsenal. Now, next up, which is last up, and this ball's heavy, is the newest one of my newest ones of my arsenal, the Hammer Envy, another 14-pounder. Very nice bowling ball, I gotta say. Hooks aggressively. I would recommend getting one for yourself if you're from around this area or something. Obviously, great bowling ball. This is why I like going to Jaybirds Pro Shop even more. But I do like. Sorry, I was waving at a car. Just kidding, folks. But anyway, so Hammer Envy, really nice bowling ball. I would rate this as a 9 out of 10. I mean, it hooks great and all, but the problem is it hooks down lane, and I don't think it's going to do any of that on many oil patterns. So, like I said, great bowling ball. Love when it's 14 pounds. Can't beat that. But obviously, it's very nice and very aggressive. Now, you're probably all wondering, what do I use for to clean your bowling balls with? Well, what I use is this bowling spray. Take a look at that. Bowling spray, ball cleaner spray, or whatever you like to call it. It revives your bowling ball. I got this from Jaybirds Pro Shop as well, from a company called Kegel. Very nice training center. Very nice. I gotta say. I mean, I've used this thing many times with the Blackwater Spider, but I just used this for the Envy, and to be honest, nothing beats it. I'm telling you. Make sure to order one of these. These are really nice to clean your bowling balls with. I don't think it will work with a house ball, but it might work with your bowling balls that you have in your arsenal. Plus, I do have a washcloth. I don't have it on me, but obviously, this is the type of stuff that's the type of stuff you need to use. You need to use a washcloth. Get a washcloth from your local bowling center, and try it out. So, anyways, that's probably and that's also it for my bowling ball arsenal. I only have 5 in the arsenal, but don't worry, I will there will be more bowling ball arsenals in the coming future. Don't worry, I will also let you know when we'll have more bowling balls in my arsenal. So anyway, stick around for make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and save your videos also, by the way, to your playlists. And yeah, there's not much to say. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Please give it a like if you can, and subscribe like I said. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.